Hi, we're going to learn today how to use Ancestry.com and how to make a family tree online. Ready?
Yes.
Okay. Well, first thing you're going to do is you're going to list yourself, your parents, siblings, and grandparents on this paper. We'll hold it up so everybody can see.
Okay.
You can list dates of birth if you want.
At the same order, so I should say Batsheva.
However you want. Put yourself first and then list your siblings, your parents.
Batsheva Guben. Do they have to know me?
Just write your... If you want to write your last name, write your last name.
Okay, then my mom.
Your siblings.
Tira. Moshe.
Now put your siblings.
Both my grandparents?
Siblings first.
Now grandparents?
Now list your grandparents.
Both? Yeah.
Both sets.
Their names?
Yeah, write their names. Not Grammy's 80. Not
Evelyn.
Bubby Grandpa.
Evelyn, Janine.
Evelyn, it's fine.
That's how you spell it?
Yep.
And Mark.
Mm-hmm.
And then the
Right.
other one's dead.
Okay, well, he's still part of your family,
Should
so...
I do Yosef or Joel? I'll do Joel.
Do Joel.
Someone by Joel.
Alright, so maybe you want to write Orenstein and Guben here so you know.
Okay.
Now, sometimes they ask for you to put in birth dates or places of birth or death, if that may be the case. But it's not always necessary. Okay?
I'm gonna put their birth dates.
Yeah, do you know their birth dates?
All of them?
Well, I can help you with some of them. I don't remember. Your other grandparents are a little bit younger than...
April 4th.
Right.
Even the last name? The last 19 something?
Well, sometimes they want you to put in the year, but you put in what you know. You can always add stuff in later. Okay? So now, when you actually do a tree, if you would use paper, because that's what people used to use, your tree would look like this. You would have yourself at the top, okay, your parents, and then your mother's parents are underneath her, and your father's parents are underneath her. I'm sure if I hold this up also, they can see you on the camera.
Do they know I'm your niece?
This is my niece for anybody who'd like to know.
They're gonna see this program.
The teacher is. Okay, so now, looking at this, okay, you're going to fill out one of these so you kind of have an idea of where people would go. Okay? So you're going to put yourself at the top. You go at the top of the tree, because this is your tree. Okay, so
What about my siblings? Where am I supposed to put them?
Well, when we do it online, it'll be easier to add them. Otherwise, you'd all be in a line across the top.
Then it'll be like...
Yeah, so there would be a line out from you saying Hadassah, David, and Yosef. Okay? And now put your mother and father. No, you can take it with you. Okay? Now, your father's parents and your mother's parents. The farther you get back, the more grandparents, great-grandparents you have. So if you have two parents, right? Don't worry about cousins now, okay? How many grandparents do you have?
4.
Okay, so if each of your two grandparents also has two parents, how many great-grandparents are you going to have? So if you were adding a new row of boxes, you'd have 8 grandparents. What about great-great-grandparents? You have 8.
16.
Very good.
Yeah, 16.
Okay. That's right, 16. You have 16 great-great-grandparents.
Then after that, 32.
Okay.
64.
That's right. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger because everybody's got 2 parents. Okay. So now we're going to open up the browser.
How are they
What you do now is you are going to type in your first name. Can you use your computer? Keyboard? Okay. You can also tab over. Okay. Tab.
Oh.
Now, put in your email.
This is a weird key.
Okay, now you're going to make a password. Okay. And then you're going to write everything down. So you're going to write down your username. Your username is your email. Okay? You're going to create a password. Don't say it, just type it in and then write it down. That way you remember it, because you're going to take your papers with you. This is you before we do it. This is you. See? Batsheva Guben. Okay. Yes, we know we have no hints.
If my username is not Batsheva Guben, it's going to be my email.
That's your username, is your email. It's Batsheva Guben. Here we go. Start your name. Is going to be your tree. So type in your name.
My first name.
Alright, so we already have our list, so you don't have to think about it. Okay. And your last name. Okay. You a boy or a girl?
I'm a girl.
Okay. Start your tree. So look at this. It's this easy. First, you're going to add your father. Okay? And then we're going to click Save. Okay? Now you're going to add your mother and do the same thing. Type your mother's first name. Yeah, oh, you know her second name. Very good. Okay. Do you remember her maiden name? Okay.
What's your maiden name?
You know she's a girl.
What's
She is.
suffix?
Like if she's senior, junior, first, second, third, that kind of thing. Okay, you're going to type in your mother's birthday the same way you did your father's. Date first. Space. M-A-Y. Alright, now you're going to type in her birthplace. Do you remember?
St. Louis, Missouri.
That's right. So now we're going to click on Save again. Now you want to add your siblings. You would click on Add a Relative. Okay. So who would you like to add? Brother, spouse, sister, child. Who are you adding to yourself? A brother or a sister?
Sister.
Okay, so now you would type in her name. Now you've got your list. Okay. And do you have any questions about how to add parents, siblings? No? Okay, so now I want to know if you can figure out how to add in your own grandparents. So I'm not really going to tell you how to do. Let's see if you can do it. I'll move the mouse over so you can reach better. Okay.
Okay.
There it is. Look. You added your father's parents. Now, can you also add your mother's parents?
It's not going on. Well, I didn't do their birthdays.
Well, like I said, you can always go back and add them in.
Okay. How would you be able to add them in? Just
So
press
we
them?
can talk about that. So if you, and there's lots of different sites. I happen to like Ancestry, which is what I use, but there's different sites that you can use. Okay. Do you have any questions? No. Okay, so I'm going to ask you a few questions. What did you enjoy about this activity?
That I could learn hints about them.
Oh, that you could learn hints. You like
Even
that.
though I can't even press them. 'cause I
Well,
don't pay attention.
one day you can either have your parents get you an account that you pay for, or you can use your tree that I have already built on mine. I have one for your father on my account.
I could do that.
Yeah, I can share the
But-
password with you. Okay. What new thing did you learn?
New?
What is something new that you didn't know how to do? Maybe you knew how to build a family tree, but did you learn something new about how to build it online? Did you know how to build a tree online through Ancestry.com?
No.
Okay, so is that something new that you learned?
Yes.
Okay. Did you think this was easy or hard? Tell the truth, whatever you think.
Easy-ish.
Easy-ish?
Intermediate.
It's intermediate.
Intermediate.
Okay, that's a good answer. I'm glad. All right, so do you think this is something that you can do on your own now? You could look for your family, put them in.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you for being my people today.
You're welcome.